All right, when the advancing German army saw us warp out, they stopped the attack. Now, normally that'd be a good thing, but they're supposed to run roughshod over those poor Russians. I hate this part of the job, going back to make sure people die. But it's the Chronotech way. Gotta protect that history, right? So we're going back as Germans this time to make sure the fight continues as it should. We're heading back in right before we blow the bridge. I always like watching explosions. Then we'll push the fight along to the farmhouse. Then we just make sure the fighting starts up again after we warp out. Sound easy? It will be. Just as long as those opposition jerkwads don't try anything. We need to get a move on. No time to waste here. Let's hunker down here and make sure that bridge blows. Holy shit, that was close. And look at all the Russians storming the bridge. Much longer. Nothing like seeing your work from another angle. Just like instant replay. All right, pal. The Germans look like they can hold this position now. The Russians have overrun a German camp not far from here. We need to push them out. The Germans need some help. Let's get things moving their way again. The Germans need to get that camp back. Let's step up and get it done. Those Russians are being even more aggressive than usual. I wonder what's going on. Time to clean up this campsite. We got live targets. The Russians don't have enough troops to hold.
Für das Vaterland!
boys from Deutschland have it handled here. Come on, we still have stuff to do. There's a train depot and an artillery battery that need our attention.
Мы покинем это поле боя победителями или мертвыми.
Geknickt! Немцы!
Найди дыру.
Den Gefangenen!
Движение сюда. Немедленно.
Dort drüben!
Train depot straight ahead. Good deal. Looks like the Germans are holding the depot. That's some good news for a change. What in the hell? Ah, shit, this ain't good. We need to get up there and check it out. This ain't the work of Russians. I'm getting a real bad vibe about this. I got a hunch those opposition fucknuts are behind this. You watch your step.
Situation south of
Get your ass to cover and return fire! I should have known this was coming, son of a bitch!
We have lost.
At least one more around here! That'll teach them bottom-feeding bastards! Pick up their shooting irons. We can't leave them here, and I got a feeling we're gonna need them. If the opposition is warping in to kill Germans, that means... Oh, the artillery post! If the opposition takes it, we're in for a Class A clusterfuck. Come on, we gotta move, buddy! Shitballs and tiddlywinks. Think we've opened Pandora's box, and inside a dozen hornets' nests tucked under the nutsack of a rabid rhinoceros. This ain't good. We gotta get up to that artillery battery, even though I think we're too late. Oh, man. Those agents came in and killed everybody. Not that the Krauts deserve any pity, but still, to get slaughtered like this. Like my mama would say, it's a sin and a shame, but we got work to do. We cannot let the Russians win this battle. Things are foobarred enough already, but we still got a chance to pull this off. Stick with me, my friend. It's time to set things straight. Over here! Get on this howitzer, McCall it. All right, buddy. We're the new German artillery crew. Start by hitting that farmhouse. You should remember it. We were there not too long ago. Give you a big gun, you're a regular dead-eye dick. Now take out those machine gun nests. That'll give the Germans a fighting chance. Hey, good shooting. More machine gun emplacements. Take them out. Machine guns are smoke. Now light up the big barn. Good job, good job. Now, if my calculations are right, we should be in the small barn ready to portal out. Quick, hit the building. The Germans are breaking through. Looky there, the Germans are running like scared little rabbits. But we'll worry about that later. More agents incoming.
We have hostile target.
You know to do, soldier. Take them out. All targets with extreme prejudice. Sure did something to piss them off today. But we dialed in the artillery support for the Germans, so we still got her done. Them Krauts are getting together another push, but I think they need some leadership. Some maniac's gotta get up and cross that trench line, then the rest of them will follow. Now it's on you, pal. We're all counting on you.
Los, 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 los!
That was precision work, gentlemen. Time stream status for this portion of World War I has returned to normal status, no aberrations. Very well done indeed. Those interlopers that oppose us could not keep you from your duty. All is not perfect, however, and your jobs are not done. The Father of Time is still missing, although we are uncovering important information that may lead us to him. While we continue to develop our intel, you will complete your outstanding tasks. I will see you again when you return.
You're probably wondering what the deal is with this younger Petrovich. Well, here's what happened. When we saved his father, we ran into some trouble getting him returned to his proper time. He was labeled as a traitor and a deserter when they didn't find his body at the farmhouse. Tainted the family name. So, Matvey went to redeem his father by joining the military instead of staying back and doing whatever he was supposed to do for history. Some kind of science thing, I guess. Our simulation models say he'll get out of the war just fine if we can get him before he gets to the POW camp. We'll try to nab him while he gets transferred there. We're doing this my way. I've requisitioned one of the newly developed sniper rifles. Now, this thing's a freaking cannon that's so precise it'll take the nuts off a gnat from 1,500 meters. We'll drop in here on the high ground, take out the soldiers guarding Matvey Petrovich, and snag him out of there. It's gonna be that easy. I hope. Hot damn, we nailed our landing this time. Let's find those targets before they make it to the train depot. Alright, this gun does things a bit differently, so listen up, okay? The gun figures out distance, windage, humidity, all that for you. When you sight in, you use alternate fire to bring up the firing solution for that target. Now, you're going to be shooting at that, not the actual target. And we can't leave this behind, so if we get in a bind, you need to set the gun self-destruct. Most of all, don't shoot Petrovich. Got it? All right, we're here. Looks like him. Yep, blue eyes. Take him out. All right, we're here. Looks like him. Yep, blue eyes. Take him out. Target down. Is that thing a fucking cannon or what? One more! Get him before he's out of range! Another subject neutralized in 2 confirmed kills. I can't make out the other targets from here. Let's get up ahead of them. Get that rifle set up. I'll call out the targets. Clear out that tower. What, is this too easy for you? I think half his guts are over the next mountain range now. Go on up to that tower. We'll have a great view from up there.
Nehmen Sie jetzt raus!
All right, let's set up right here. 2 more targets spotted and lit. Hit them. Oh, yeah. That's the splatter that matters. Those boys are pretty far back there. You can adjust the zoom to get a better view. Careful now, don't hit Petrovich. Two more targets spotted and lit. Hit them. Oh, yeah. That's the splatter that matters. Those boys are pretty far back there. You can adjust the zoom to get a better view. Careful now, don't hit Petrovich. They're gonna send up scouts, I bet. Let's not be here when they get here. Up to the next spot. Almost there, buddy. This is it. We should be able to take out the rest of them from here. They're stopped up the road. Let me take a look. All right, I got them. They're just coming out from... Oh! Oh! Shit! Oh! Fuck me! Got their brains all over!